Hey everyone, it's me Dama, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a super easy maxi dress. So if you want to know how to do it step by step, just keep on watching. We need to make a few measurements, and this is our we're going to first start with our chest. And first you're going to measure around your chest, and mine is 34 inches all around. And then you're going to be measuring your waist, all around your waist. My circumference of my waist is 26 inches. And then you're going to measure from your top shoulder down to where your waist is located at. And mine is located at 12 inches from my top shoulder down to my waist. And then you're going to measure your butt, the circumference of your butt. Mine is 37 inches. And then you're going to measure from your top shoulder down to your butt, to where your butt is located, the highest peak of your butt. And mine is 26 inches, so from my shoulder down to 26 inches is my butt. And then you're going to be measuring how long you want it. So measure from your top shoulder down to, for example, your ankle. And the length that I want is 56 inches long. And we made all these measurements just to see how big our piece of fabric has to be. So for example, it's going to be 56 inches long because your dress is going to be 56 inches. So from here to here, it's 56 inch in length, and in width it's going to be 40 inches because my butt is 37 inches and that's the widest part of my body. So, and I added a couple of more, I added 3 more inches, so we have more fabric to sew on the sides. So this is going to be my piece of fabric, 40 inches in width and 56 inches in length. And I already have it right here that I have pre-cut, and I have it folded in half like so, vertically, and it keeps going down, so it's way longer because it's 56 inches long. So 56 inches like so. So now that I have my piece of fabric folded in half, and it's folded right here, I'm going to be folding it in half once again. So make sure you pin it, because these fabrics, like I've said before, and not just this fabric, a lot of the fabrics, they do tend to just move when you remove them. So make sure you just pin it down everywhere. Grab your piece of fabric, fold it in half like so. So then I'm going to be placing a tank top that I have, and this is just a cami, a blouse, a black blouse that I have. And this is just going to help us guide where our chest is going to be located at. So first we're going to be marking on the fabric before we cut, and we're going to be using all those measurements that we initially did. So my chest was 34 inches, so I'm going to grab my measuring tape. I'm going to put this end until 34 inches. So from here to here is 34 inches. I'm going to fold it in half again. And I'm going to place it right here. And I'm going to mark right here. And you can add about ½ an inch more because we will be sewing. And then you're going to place your measuring tape from the top of the blouse down. And you're going to figure out where your waist is located at. So mine was 12 inches, so I'm going to do a mark here. And my waist is 26 inches, so this is 26 inches. I'm going to fold it once again. And I'm going to make another mark here. And then where your butt is located at, Mine was 26 inches. So you're going to put it on top of the blouse and measure where 26 inches is. It's approximately right here. And my butt was 37 inches, so be adding 2 inches, so maybe 39. And I'm going to make a mark here. I'm going to place my top closer to where my first marking of my chest was, so mine was right here. So I'm just going to pull it closer, and I'm going to be marking around the blouse. So now I'm going to be connecting all these markings that I have. So this is my chest one, which is 34 inches, and I'm going to be connecting it to my waist one. And make sure you just curve everything. And my butt circumference is right here, and my waist one is here, so I'm just going to be curving it. The butt down, I'm just going to go straight across down, so I won't be needing to mark that. I'm going to be cutting out all the marks that I did. So this is how it looks once I've cut everything out, just like so. And now I'm going to be working on the neckline. So now I have my shirt on top, and it's just going to help me see how I want my back neckline. And I'm going to want it, since this shirt is a little different, I'm going to make my back neckline a little different, and I want my straps to be thicker than this. So I'm going to start here, and I just marked it like so. Something like this right here. It has to look like something like that, like curved. And this is going to be our back neckline, so I'm going to be, and then you're going to be pulling one out, and we're going to be doing our front neckline, and I'm just going to be using this one as a guideline. I drew my front neckline, and make sure it starts, for example, it starts curving like that, and it then just goes straight. Make sure you start right here, and I'm going to be cutting it out. And if you want to see how big it is without moving that, is just grab this, and if that's the length you want it, that's going to be how it's going to look. That's how it's going to look on your chest. So I think it's going to be pretty good now. That's how it's going to look. I'm going to be doing an inner lining, and this is just a piece of fabric. Make sure that it's long enough to go underneath your chest. And what you're going to be doing is you're going to grab your back part of your dress that we just did, and this fabric here is folded in half, so we do 2 pieces at one time. And what we're going to be doing is just pretty much cutting around this. You guys can do that. So once it's cut, I'm going to be removing this part. So once I've already cut that, I'm just going to go back, and I'm going to be cutting straight across so they're both the same. And remember, you did 2 of these, so you're going to grab one. You're going to put it like so. Then you're going to place your front fabric, this one, the long piece, on top. So we cut the neckline. We're going to be cutting around like so, right here. So it's exactly the same. Just like so. So I'm going to remove my long piece, and this is my inner lining. So I'm going to have one for the front and one for the back. I already placed my lining, my inner linings with the dress, with the outer part of the dress. And this is the front portion of the dress, and this is the back portion of the dress. And make sure when you're placing your linings with the, for example, this front lining with the front portion of the dress, make sure that they're both facing each other. And what I mean about that is that the fabric that you want visible outside to be actually facing towards each other. So for example, this is the fabric that I want visible. This is like the side that I want visible. So make sure it's facing upwards and the lining is facing downwards to that same fabric. So then we're going to be sewing along here, along the neckline, here, and not here. Do not sew here or here. Both of these pieces. And make sure you have it pinned down because you don't want it to move while you're sewing. So I already sewed the lining with the front and back portion of the dress. And you know what? I told you guys to sew along here. You actually do not need to sew here. Make sure you do not sew along here. I sewed along here, but it's fine. So I'm going to be doing this dress like so. Make sure that the lining is not... Make sure that the back portion is facing upward. And you're going to turn this one inside out as well. And you're going to place your front portion. So this is how it looks once I've placed the dresses on top of each other with the lining. And make sure that the top lining is facing upward. And make sure that you pin along the sides and so forth so it doesn't move. So you're going to be sewing along here only, here, and then you're going to be sewing along the sides including the lining. So you're just going to be sewing along straight across, and you're going to be doing the same thing on the other side. So I already sewed along both of the sides, and I sewed along here as well, right there as well. And now I'm going to be flipping it over. This is how it turned out. It turned out really nice. I'm wearing it today and it's perfect for around the summertime, and because it's really hot like right now, and it's super comfortable as well. So if you guys happen to make this dress, make sure to comment down below, or you guys can even post it on my Facebook account. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.